we're live once more. Welcome to episode 3, technically episode 4, but unfortunately it kind of goofed up on the last recording and crashed, and I didn't even notice it when it crashed right at the beginning. Hurrah, hurrah. Well,
The joys of technology.
yes, the joys of technology and things happening. So, in that 30-minute period, we built on this section a little bit more, added some parks, and raised the budget on garbage because we were starting to have it pile up in places, and 7 garbage trucks for the city just was not cutting it.
Yeah, now we're up to 25 and things are good.
Yep,
On
we
that front, at least.
incidentally we also hit the point where we were actually bringing our budget to its knees. Not our budget, but our reserve cash. So we have 30,000, and we're making 1,000 a week, or 1,600 a week, I should say. Our population is 4,421, and
We
all
also
things. Go
built
ahead.
we also built the university up there. That was a big part of what took a bite out of our
Yeah,
reserves.
yeah. Start getting people educated with things other than high school.
Yeah.
Speaking of high schools, our high schools are currently hitting the donkey on the edge level of students, which means we're probably going to have to drop another one here soon, or
Yes.
maybe I can. Let me see what the option is in the budget here. We do have a school budget that can go above 100%. That will be up to you to tell me what to raise that to,
Hmm.
because that would probably be cheaper in the short term than
How much is it to build a new high school? Because we need to build more residential district anyway.
it is 24,000 to plop, and then 560 a week after that. So if we plop it, we will have no budget for at
Hmm.
least a sit down time. And I don't think anyone wants to watch that. We
Yeah.
do have an income rate of 3,300 at the moment.
Hmm. Let's see. And we need a police station somewhere too.
We've got 3.
Yeah, let's look at the police budget. See if we can upgrade that to boost our jail capacity.
Everything is currently 100%.
Yeah, let's push the police up to like 120 or something. See what that does. And
I have to do both of those. It's day and night. Thumbnail gets, or not thumbnail, but that pop-up bubble for information gets right in the way.
mm,
Really wish this was an arrow clicker, because sliding it precisely gets annoying.
yeah, it does. So, what did that do? Nothing.
Let me check. "20 holding cells in that jail." Let's switch to police view. Remember, it's a mask for crime. 20 for that. I don't know how jail's availability says it's underused, because it says there's 77 of 60, but the cells are not full. I
It's
guess
bizarre.
I guess that's taking into account actual criminals out there, not just
Yeah,
captured ones.
maybe.
Yeah, detained criminals 41 of 60. Crime rate is 4%.
Yeah, it's weird. All
Here's
right.
our school. Elementary school's good. It's our high schools that are running a little shy. We're
And they
packing more.
keep. Yeah, I think we have to put in another high school at this point. I'm just seeing this. The number keeps going up as more people move in.
All right,
I'm thinking
you're
somewhere on the
gonna
right on the definitely on the lower side, probably on that back outer edge road. Maybe off to the right a little bit.
We got parks and such in the way, unless we can fit it right here. Let me
I
see.
think over there works. That should do it.
You want it right there?
That looks good.
And money goes away.
Yeah. Actually, we're not in too bad shape. We could afford to put in...
Well, luckily money's coming in like crazy at the moment, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, high schools just went off the map here.
Yeah. We're gonna need another elementary school soonish, too. It's annoying.
Check our noise pollution stats. We're actually in pretty good shape for the most part. Most of the
Yeah.
neighborhoods involved in noise are right near the corners.
Yeah.
That intersection's rather noisy, though.
Yeah, I'm sure there's no way we can fix that. I'm assuming.
Not that I can think of. I think trees will... Not parks, trees. They moved everything over here. Additional trees help kind of block out noise, but they're not super effective.
Yeah.
And it
Not...
should be a problem right now anyway. That's a store.
Yeah, it's all commercial there, I think, in the high noise areas anyway. So, I think we're okay for now.
Oh, this high density residential building has reached level 4.
Nice. And the one across the street that we zoned isn't getting built at all.
Check. Not yet.
Oh well.
It's got water. It's got power. You've got fire department. Police coverage. Traffic's okay. Non-existent pollution. Healthcare and death care.
That one clinic is still covering everything, it looks like.
Yep, that one clinic has got pretty good coverage all around.
Cool.
It's like centrally located in the residential area of the city, so it's doing perfect.
Yeah.
Everyone is healthy. Actually, yes, everyone is really healthy. It says 67%, but all the households are pretty rock solid. Except for the very far edge, but, you know, that's understandable.
Yeah.
So, what's your objective next, Mayor?
I think we need to put in some more residential zones near the university.
Alright. So we need roads, I guess, since we never did that in the last one. We kind of got weird, because what were we trying to fit? One of the large parks, and it didn't want to fit?
Yeah, it was one of the large parks that just did not want to fit. I think we spent half that time just trying to finagle that park into position.
Yeah. We could go grass patch or tree patch. I have a couple of ideas how I'd like to do this. But
okay.
If I recall, you wanted one coming in through here.
Yeah.
Do you want grass patch or tree patch?
Let's go with trees.
Because trees. Turn off all the extra tools I don't need. So right here.
Yeah. Just like that.
And then down here you probably want something.
Yeah.
How did we do it the other side? Okay. We need let's see here. Looks like we almost need a road off the end here, wrap it around.
Yeah.
Where do you want to take it?
Let's take it, if we take it perpendicular out to the right and then sort of maybe spiral it around.
Spiral it towards that intersection. This thing can do, I think, up to 5-way.
Alright. Yeah, it's probably the best solution, although do we want to do a small road? Yeah, a small road should be fine for that. Shouldn't have anything but local traffic on it. Works pretty good. And then You
want to
need
come off
probably.
here or come off here?
I'm thinking off the one above it, up there.
Up here?
Yeah.
They'd go through the gap.
Yeah, just down to fill in that gap. Alright. I think that'll work. And let's zone some residential. It's all watered already.
It's playtime.
Yup.
Oh, we never filled in over here either. Oh wait,
Yeah.
silly me. I just built that.
Yes,
Must-
you did.
I must need some vitamin B. Make my
Go
brain
ahead,
work
drop.
Make my brain work properly.
Yeah. Alright, let's check park coverage in this area.
Park coverage it is.
Um,
Leisure. Something about one of these parks over here just must be ineffective or something.
yeah.
I'm sure we could replace and improve.
Probably a good idea.
What do you
Maybe
think?
just put like another small park sort of to the left.
In
Sure
here?
where this- I was gonna say left off the main road.
Off here?
Yeah, in that kind of area.
So knock down a house, put in a park?
Yeah.
What kind of park you want? Small park?
Shouldn't-
That's a small park.
I think we need something a little, I don't know, smaller. Well, what's the coverage area on that actually? Does it show it?
See the green circle?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the coverage area.
Actually, if we put it in over there, would probably be a good idea.
If it'll fit, it's constantly telling me slope is too steep.
Oh joy.
Mayor, this ain't gonna work. We can't make a park this big in a steep place.
All right. We'll need.
I might be able to fit something smaller like a Japanese garden. Yeah, it's allowing it. It just wants me to tear stuff down.
All right. That should probably be a good spot right in that corner area. Like,
Can we fit it?
I was
I
gonna
can fit
say,
it and knock down that one house, that tiny
Can you
one.
fit it a little bit further to the right? Or is the slope too steep? Do you go down the road to the right a little bit?
Well, then I knock down one of these houses.
Yeah, you do, but I think that's a better location given the way the issues are.
Well, the circle that ends up overlapping the freeway over here without doing anything. If it's here, it overlaps
does,
more stuff.
But I see. Yeah, I'm looking also more at the center of town in there. I feel like we're gonna have to accept some freeway overlap to get coverage deep. Yeah, like there. Yes, we put it in like one of those two places. That looks good.
Oh, it's raining.
Let's see. What did that do on our leisure map?
Oh,
There we go.
That helped quite a bit.
Yeah. Now we're under control over there. Well, I think we want to put something in over next to the university as well, just to.
Before we grow.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, off that curvy road would be good if we can fit something.
Let's see what I can do with plazas. I could put a plaza right there. Let's see. Over here.
I'm thinking there looks good.
Here?
Yeah.
There goes our budget again.
Yep. We're good at that. And our jail availability is still being weird.
I'm assuming that's actual criminals on the street, not just...
Yeah.
Let's look at our crime. Crime's at crime's ticking between 4 and 5%. We have about 30 detained criminals, so.
Yeah, maybe it's off to the right, down in the other areas. This is all seems to be under control.
10 of 20 criminals in holding cells over here. We're running about half, it looks like.
Yeah.
Welcome to Kidney Street.
Really?
This one spot is just becoming inefficient for crime solving. But it doesn't look like it's that bad.
Yeah. Wondering, was there anywhere else that was inefficient over here? That end. Oh, wow.
Our clinic's starting to get a little out of use.
Yeah.
To give you an idea of something, by the way, we discussed loans in one of the other videos. I said you can take loans. The payback rate on loans is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Weekly cost of $253. It's no more than plopping down another building.
Yeah.
Even with this huge $200,000 loan.
Yeah, I'm just not feeling a need for a loan right now.
I'm just letting you know it's the options there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah, I feel like we're not having health issues yet. Because there's so much capacity in that clinic, even if it's a little isolated.
Well, apparently our old farts aren't dying fast enough to be a problem.
Yeah.
We have 505 seniors who should start dying anytime now.
Yeah. How's our workforce looking?
Our workforce is 1664 of 21 at 34.
Alright, so...
It seems like stuff has been leveling up slowly, and that's just increasing our capacity.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah. Actually, wait. How many people have got a college education at this point?
We have well-educated at 10%, which is high school, and 0% at highly educated.
Okay.
We have 221 eligible. Let me see if they're all going to the college. We got about 41 to 42 university students in the city.
Okay. Actually...
I do have a mod installed called Dropouts, so... We have some uneducated dropouts, but we may be waiting a while.
Yeah, it might not be a bad idea to create a little bit of demand for that education right away. Put like one little block of office.
No, one possibility. Now, if I were people building an office complex somewhere, where would I build?
I'm thinking either on one of the edge roads. It's got to be one of the main roads, either the loop around the edge or the one straight through the middle. The one through the middle is residential completely at the moment, and I'm not really willing to knock that out.
I'm feeling over by the baseball field might be a prime spot, simply because it is along the edge road. It's got commercial services right around it.
That sounds good. So let's
make our people smarter. Now, do you want to fill that all in, or?
No, definitely not all of it. I don't see it having a lot of workforce.
Well, it does. It does share with the industrial.
Yeah. Just drop that there.
I'll start with that one, and we'll see how it builds.
Yeah, because my concern with that is more that we don't have the college-educated people yet for it.
Yeah.
Well, the one thing I was considering doing was zoning a little bit more just general industrial up near the recycling plant.
General industrial, like across the street here, or
Yeah.
next to it.
Uh, I was thinking run sort of a street, sort of like the one on that side out the other side. Uh, yeah.
So here,
Yeah, sort of a similar length.
just a little small industrial complex.
Yeah. And then I think we're probably going to need police and fire coverage out here too, aren't we?
These police and fire do cover it.
Okay.
Let me go on to fire coverage here. Yeah, they get close enough.
Yeah, they do.
The one nice thing about this compared to something like SimCity is it's not a locked radius. It's an actual along the road travel distance.
Yeah.
And even then, that's not a completely accurate in how it works because it actually works by the vehicle actually goes to the location where the crime is being reported.
Yeah.
So it can reach any distance.
So, got. Yeah, need that. Is police coverage good as well?
Well, the police station's also up there with the fire department, so we should hit, yeah, roughly the same.
Okay, yeah, so we're good then. Thinking do. Yeah, just zone some general industrial.
General industrial going up.
Yep.
Do you want it filled up or wait on it?
Let's just fill up that side. Because we've still got room to expand on the other side. Later. And that's really not that much zoning.
Of course, it immediately attempts to build on the outside.
Joy.
I'm going to let it sit, and since they're popping up really fast, they should create the power infrastructure themselves real quickly once they get over here.
Come on.
Yep, there it goes.
There we go. And now it's all connected.
So this is general industrial. What do we look like? Uneducated, uneducated, uneducated. They require all dumb workers.
Yep. Fortunately, we have a reasonable number of them. They dispatched a police car from the moon.
Yeah, and it's going to the Brook residence. Well, that's going to take some time.
Yeah.
Although it's not reporting any crime rate as high icons, so. Oh, look, what just started over here? Little Timmy tried to set the building on fire.
Yeah. And there's the fire department.
Reacts quickly.
That's a good thing.
Calls it one of one households, yet that's like 3 floor. That's an apartment. That's a small apartment-sized building.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a duplex. That's a duplex flat. It looks like.
Yeah, it is. Oh well.
If I'm even saying my building types correctly.
Yeah.
At least it didn't burn down. Knock on stainless steel.
Yeah. There's another one on fire.
Where?
Oh well. Fire department's got this under control pretty well, I think.
Yeah. City policies, of course. We haven't even touched those yet.
Yeah.
increases land value around parks. I don't think we have issues with power consumption.
God, no. What's our electric production and usage at this point?
We are producing 400 megawatts and we're consuming 93 megawatts.
And that's with our power plant at half value.
Yeah. We're not even operating at full capacity. At least I think that's accurate. Did I just close that? Yes, I did. Oh well.
Is that a phone call?
800 megawatts, okay.
Yeah.
So that mod's probably outdated and not telling me data efficiently.
Hmm.
Wow, we're just on fire constantly everywhere. I just saw another spot catch fire.
I also saw it go out promptly, so fire department's doing their job.
So we've got about 4 minutes left in this video. So is there anything else you want to do before we call this video done?
Actually, let's check that office building we put in.
The office complex has constructed itself.
What's it look like?
Educated, highly educated, well educated. We're looking okay.
It's got the workers it needs.
Looks like it sucked some of the higher educated workers out of things. Drugstore 2.0. Trident Counting. 7 of 8 workers. It's almost level 2.
Alright.
Yeah, these guys are growing fast.
Let's put another block of it across the street.
Ah, competition. What would we do without you?
Yep. I was expecting it to have more trouble getting college grads.
It looks like we haven't grown our residential areas up any further.
Oh well. They're working on it slowly.
Already up to 29,000 again. I'm thinking after this video, I will let it sit and operate for a while to build up the budget. This software remains pretty stable as long as, you know, nothing burns to the ground.
Yeah, just let it do its thing. Let it fill out those residential areas, fill out the budget some, and be able to come back after a while.
Yeah. Although I am curious about one thing. If we have to expand the highway, can I expand it? So let's go to a 3. Let's see if it can successfully. Oh, nice. There's enough space. It looks like it can be promoted to a 3-lane. You know, when it gets ugly.
Oh, it'll definitely eventually get ugly through our stretch, since we're using it as a major artery. Actually, how are our imports and exports looking?
Imports and exports. We're still importing lots of goods, a little bit of everything else. We're exporting ore products out the wazoo.
Makes sense.
And that really does come out of a wazoo. Yeah, this section is not exporting any goods yet. It's importing nothing but additional products. We may need to branch out into the other areas now that we've got a sustainable budget and start diversifying.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. I was thinking the same thing. Where can we drop in?
We can pretty much do everything but oil right along this stretch.
Yeah. So.
Essentially start building sub-communities, I'd say.
Yeah. Oil's going to be a bit of a pain to get to.
Just a stretch of road.
Yeah. I definitely don't want anything industrial on that island, but there's certainly plenty of farmland outside of it that we can work with. Actually, maybe to the left here.
I'm thinking at some point we're going to have a boulevard running all the way around the outside of edge of the island. And
agreed.
You know, the this guy's size.
Yeah.
Running all the way around the outside edge, jumping the freeway, jumping the railroad, coming back up the other side. If
Yeah.
we can fit it.
Honestly, we might actually need to make that another freeway.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But that's it for this episode of How Things Explode. Wait, I mean, Let's Play by Proxy City Skylines.
Yeah.
So let's just save her up.
Yep.
And call this a stop.
Yep.